She was once in charge of Tesla's DEI. Now the former executive says she regrets not standing up to Elon Musk. In her new book called Courage Over Fear, Kristen Kavanaugh says Musk used and ran his business with fear tactics. She says she didn't stand up to her billionaire boss because she was afraid of being fired at the time. She's now encouraging federal workers to fight back against his sweeping DOGE cuts, no matter how scary that may be. Here now in her first television interview since her book's launch is Kristen Kavanaugh herself. Kristen, thank you for taking the time this morning. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Your book and its release is coming as hundreds of thousands of federal workers are without jobs right now. Why wait until now to speak out on this?
You know, it's taken me a while since I left Tesla to process what happened and to really understand what I could have done better and what advice might be helpful for people in my situation that are, feel like they're in a toxic work environment or feeling helpless or lonely. And I landed on courage and really helping people understand that courage is the antidote to what we're seeing today in the federal government with DOGE, what we're seeing in some corporations with toxic work environments. And so now is really a historic time for us to speak up and do something.
Mm-hmm. I know you worked for Musk for 5 years, never reporting to him directly, if I have that correct. He's never denied his tough style as a boss. When did you begin to question his leadership, and was there any specific story for you that broke the camel's back?
And there was a lot of leadership by tweet, again, which the federal government workers are experiencing that now. And I think waking up in the morning and checking Twitter to see what tweet bombs had landed overnight, that I was going to have to go into work and stand in the gap between Elon, his Twitter, our employees, and then the media, who was bloodthirsty for anything that was going on in the company. I hit a breaking point. That's tough duty to stand in that gap. It feels lonely. It feels isolating. I didn't feel like there was much I could do about the tweets. But what I did have control over was what was in my power, and that was making sure that I could do everything to make employees feel safe, make sure that they had benefits that would help them feel safe in the company. And that's why we talk about agency so much in our companies. Everybody can find something that they can do that is in their power. And with folks feeling so fearful and isolated and just they don't know what to do now, what you can do is find the one thing where you can be courageous and take one step today, and then we'll take 2 steps tomorrow.
And I know you say you were scared of him. Did you ever have any personal interactions with him, though, Kristen?
I had personal interactions with him, but none that were negative. You don't want to be on his radar during the negative reactions.
Mm-hmm. We've seen him front and center at the White House the last few months, helping spearhead the effort to end DEI programs, cut DEI jobs across the country. I'm curious, I think, were those his same priorities at Tesla, or has he had a shift somewhere along the way?
There was a shift. I saw the entire arc of DEI at Tesla from start to finish. And I think that's what's so upsetting about this. We were doing great work, and he was supporting the work that we were doing across the company for all of our employees. And so that's why it was really surprising for me to see such a negative shift in the rhetoric that's coming from him now. To be honest, it's disappointing because I didn't hear that from him initially when we were starting our DEI work. And so, it's disappointing to see him take this turn.
And then lastly, just before I let you go, how did you land on a book? There are a myriad of ways to speak out on this and against him. Why did you land on writing a book in particular?
It takes time to get your thoughts together. And I want to be thoughtful in this moment. And so taking the time to sit down and really give good advice about how folks can show up authentically as leaders, how they can step into their agency and then learn and grow from their actions. That process took time for me to go through personally. And I want to get it right. And I want to give people something that they can use. And honestly, I wrote it for my kids so that they would know that I did something when the country was at such a perilous point in our history. I wanted them to look back and say, this is what my mom did, and be proud that I took a stand and stepped into my own courage.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.